Hello and welcome to what will be Gears of Rebellion Uprising. So this is the kind of, I would assume, part of the conclusion-ish stage, I guess, looking at this, because most of these storylines have only two things, although usually they're listed as conclusion, so possibly Gears of Rebellion will go over 3, which could be interesting. So, Rebellion Ignited, obviously, is the first one here, and it doesn't look like we have a specific class set up, so this will actually probably end with Uprising, go to the other characters, then do a meetup or something for a conclusion, maybe.
Their fate is not deserved, but wrought. The magnum opus of a quiet force, whispering of purgation. But even in this landscape of limitless desperation, there are those who will not reject their free will. They persist, despite unbearable conditions. They subsist, despite unmendable environs. And they wait. Until one day, their hope rises, and they can give form to their rage under the banner of rebellion. This insurrection will invite untold destruction, fields awash in death and smoking scrap. But beyond the strife and catastrophe lies the promise of a future worth any cost.
Not a bad little intro to the next arc of the storyline, Gears of Rebellion Uprising Total War. This should be interesting enough. Looks like it's just another story segment.
Lord Bahamut.
What is it this time?
Multiple sector entry violations have been detected. According to the surveyors, the perpetrating units appear to be planning an attack on Central Tower.
Attack on Central Tower. Well, that doesn't sound good. Not for him, at least.
Have been deployed near Central Tower. With your command, we could immediately.
Under whose orders? Dumb piece of scrap. Nobody calls the shots around here but me! Oh, you've come home, have you, Tetra? And it looks like you've brought some new friends over. Looks like someone's feeling brave for once. Hey!
Yes, Lord Bahamut.
Up enforcer deployment by 200% and production by 300%. When I get back, Ion had better be crawling with my robots.
Just throws out random numbers.
Done. Wake up the Furies.
Oh, finally the Furies.
They're still undergoing maintenance. If we release them now, they could.
Did I stutter? Brute force it.
Understood. Initiating force startup for all 3 units.
Electo to Symphony. Megara. Rise and shine, girls. We've got guests, and they deserve a proper reception.
Very good, Lord Bahamut.
Great. Now I'm smiling. But to think my own good-for-squat creations had the nerve to grow minds of their own and oppose me. I'll squash every atom of rebellion in their circuitry. They'll be begging me to turn them into scrap when I'm done with them.
Jeez. Baphomet going off the deep end even further. The Furies, though, should be super interesting. We already know, of course, what they look like because they were used as cards and advertisement and everything. So they are absolutely dope-looking robots, and I can't wait to see how they go in the actual final battles.
Our mission objective is to reach the top floor of Central Tower, Baphomet's laboratory. I estimate that we will have to deal with approximately 500 enforcers. But a greater problem is the nearly limitless numbers that the foundries around Ion can manufacture at a moment's notice.
So, we need to take out the foundries first.
Precisely. There are 3 in total. Therefore, I propose we divide into 3 parties to strike all of them simultaneously. After they have been destroyed, we will need to regroup and move toward Central Tower. Now, before we...
Tetra? Sorry, but I figured I'd let you know before you go any further. Count Urias and I out of this plan. I don't think he's one for following orders.
Ha! She is correct. I do not need a plan to defeat Baphomet. Perhaps I will see you on the field of battle. Farewell.
And there you have it. Vampires aren't really known for their people skills, are they? Or maybe that's just Urias Forman for you.
It is fine. I have anticipated his erratic behavior and planned accordingly. Mono, will you be going with him?
Yes, you can't leave someone like him alone for a second, you know? And despite what you may think, we actually make a pretty decent team.
Please stay safe.
I always do.
I've got to say, I ship it, definitely. Urias with Mono, go for it.
Our strike teams will move as follows.
Robot and vampire, fitting couple, to be fair.
Understood.
Luna, you and Ania will move with another group here.
Okay.
Hey, what about me? I wanna come too.
No, we need you to stay here, Clunky.
What? Really?
Roly-Poly Mark 1, you will stay here and protect any resistance members that cannot join us. Can we rely on you?
You want me to protect them?
Affirmative.
You betcha. I'll hold down the fort, so be careful out there, you two. If something happens, I'll come save you. I promise.
You too, Clunky. Be careful. We'll try our best too. Okay.
And finally, Isabel. You will be together with me and the 3rd Strike Team.
Sounds good.
After you have taken care of your respective foundries, please find your way to Central Tower as quickly as possible. Are there any questions?
What if something happens to one of the teams at a foundry?
In this instance, you should seek the assistance of another team. Otherwise, we risk failure. If any of the foundries remain standing, we stand no chance against Baphomet. There is no way around this.
And we'll have to
Jesus.
make sure that they're destroyed.
Without exception, anything less in this world is doomed.
I won't let that happen.
I appreciate all of your support. Baphomet has likely anticipated our movements. We should expect it to be only a matter of time until he is fully aware of our plan. However, we still have a chance. It is illogical for me to jump to this conclusion, but I know we can win. I believe in this team. I believe in all of us.
Baphomet,
No.
on the other hand, vastly underestimates us. We still have the element of surprise on our side.
Affirmative. We must be quick. Let us begin the operation immediately. Everyone, please proceed to your designated foundry. For this world, for all who live free. This mission is for you.
Ugh, definitely should be interesting. So with 3 foundries to raid, 3 Furies to protect them, and of course Urias doing his own thing, it should be quite interesting. So this is going to be our first combat, and it is blood, so that's actually fairly decent. I've got a deck for each character set up right now that is set up with the new cards that I've gone through, so this should be fun.
Now what? Are you planning to go directly to Central Tower? Baphomet isn't so naive, you know. If that wasn't already clear enough.
Your concern is touching.
I did tell you that I'm fond of you.
No.
Right back at you. I imagine we won't understand each other until the moment we meet our inevitable destructions. But perhaps that's for the best.
Is there nothing here but these wearisome dolls?
Doesn't even
Quite
break a sweat, just
possibly,
breaks
but
them
then
all.
again, who's to say what a childish genius like Baphomet keeps under his bed? He did make me, after all.
Central Tower intruder sighted.
I think not.
Surely you're bored of fighting these robots by now, aren't you? I mean, I can already see it written all over your face.
Then look somewhere else.
Ha ha. I'm assuming you're headed for Central Tower. Beware of the myriad enforcers you may face thither. Their numbers alone might bore you to death.
What will you do in the meantime?
Do you actually need to ask that question? I have business with Baphomet, and just maybe, coincidentally, it's the same kind of business you're
Oh,
with.
jeez.
Do as you like. It makes no difference to me.
Of course, I don't need your permission. Alas, there's no time to explain my plan, as you see.
I still love her speaking habits. It's great.
Central Tower intruder sighted. Foregoing warning. Initiating immediate termination protocol.
It appears this doll would like to dance. Perhaps you would like to be its partner?
No, you go right ahead. Protect me like the gentleman you are, Escortius.
Oh my god, Excortius.
Dreadful name any time now.
Definitely a great character though. Like, I feel like out of all of them, she's definitely got the strongest personality, along with of course Ania. Ania is cute and adorable design. You just want to kind of protect her, but Mono just has the outward personality that really gets you. Put assembly droid into your hand, recover repair mode. So we might drop that one for now, and we'll take the rest. This should be interesting, messing around with some of these new cards in this. Plus, I expect to see some new cards from our opponent as well. Put a random card into your hand. Hoverboard Mercenary could be okay. That's pretty decent early pull actually, so we might go for it. Doesn't have an Evo, so it's definitely worth playing. We end up playing the same thing. That's a little disappointing. Turn 3 play, Unleash Nightmare, perfect. Urias, here we go. Or Urias, Urias. It's Urias, but with a Y. Urias, anyway. This is where things get a little trickier for me to decide on how I want to play this turn. So, we might go for the hoverboard setup, because that gives me a chance to get mono. Didn't get mono. So we'll go for the Hellblaze Demon on, of course, the 6-drop play instead this time. He can potentially get Storm as well. He activates if I have 3 to 5 that makes my hand. So I really just need to keep my hand up, don't I? 1, 2. I think I've only got 2, 3. 3. I need 5 plus, right? 6. If you have at least 6 other, so I need 6 minimum. Getting another one's okay. Again, we can do the whole give him more stats if we want to. We'll just pump them all into 1 today. Trade these couple of guys in and draw a couple of cards. Try and mech count up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. That should be lethal next turn. So it turns out this deck should work fairly well by the looks of it. Why can I not attack that? I don't know why I wasn't able to drag that properly. Either way, we should win off that alone now. Quite easily. Of course, this AI does seem to be easier than most AI, so it's not crazy. No, not a bad way to do that though. Complete wipeout. Made for a very quick game.
These metal dolls, not bad.
Plus a nice 80 rubies to start off my collection of rubies again before the next expansion.
But at least they provided.
It's probable. Baphomet likes to tweak his creations over time. We might find ourselves in actual danger before long.
One would hope. My thirst is not yet quenched. I will require
Stronger opponents. Oh, that's the trouble with you. So predictable. But you're in luck.
And why do you say that?
I'm picking up 3 very massive,
here we go.
very hostile units. Much more.
Maybe Urias will just go around the foundries, jumping around. That'd be funny.
It is rare for her to become distracted. These disturbances might make for an exhilarating challenge.
Central Tower.
He's just like, nah, I don't care.
What will you do about these machines?
Well, I don't think it's wise to leave them alone. I'm sure they're integral to the Foundry's defense system. Wait, I recognize this signal. You'll have to excuse me, Urias. It's sad, but this could be our final goodbye. Who's to say, though, really? It's been fun. I hope I see you during the final conflict while I'm still in good health. Fare thee well, and a noble fight to you, Sir Urias Escortius, the unsympathetic.
Even in parting, you insist on such drivel.
Vampires live forever, correct? We're completely opposite in that regard. I guess that's one reason I've taken such a deep interest in you.
How foolish. Perhaps because you are a machine, you do not understand the true value of life.
Oh, I do. It's not like I want to decline into scrap, but if it's what must be done, if it will protect my sisters, the resistance... No, it's not for them. Well, it is. But most importantly, I'll do it for myself. I'll make my own purpose in this world, and that's all there is to it.
I think she just raised about 10 death flags with that flashback.
I do not have the patience to be worried over such things. And the more I think of her, the less I understand her. But perhaps that is precisely why...
Initiating.
Ha! Forget it. First, I will take pleasure in this dance.
He's become a bit of a fan of Mono herself. Hell hath no furies. Okay, Hell hath no furies. Just another story segment. Let's get through this.
Damage. Critical.
Isabel, are you injured?
Not enough to worry. First, we've got immense numbers. We might be overtaken at this rate.
Affirmative. The sheer size of their force is much larger than I originally calculated. But even more concerning,
Damage minimal. Initiating termination protocol.
their firepower seems to have increased as well.
Belphamet's doing...
Affirmative. But do not worry, Isabel.
Take this! Everyone, bust through this!
Our members have been upgraded. The strategy will continue as planned.
Jeez.
As am I. We will soon arrive at the Foundry. We must... Isabel, be careful. I sense something. Something massive is coming our way. Arriving in 3, 2... Wait. I recognize this signal.
Is that because they have the same signal as Tetra, Mono, and
Target acquired. Switching systems
Anea?
to battle mode. Activating wave cannon Aurelii.
Is
Oh yeah.
I did not predict this.
Oh jeez.
Nia, what's wrong? They're coming. My sisters are coming.
Target acquired.
Oh no.
Switching to battle mode. Activating particle mace cotage.
What's going on? I'm scared. Why? Why have you come here?
Everyone fall back now!
Target acquired.
Jesus.
Switching to battle mode. Activating quantum blade nylon.
Nylon.
He wouldn't make it so easy for us.
This is awful. I would expect nothing less from you, Belphamet. Immature of mind and cruel with your toys. You truly are a child. You've even resorted to activating my dear sisters. Imagine waking to this nightmare, a scene beyond time and death.
So the Furies are just more of their sisters.
Ye who would trespass on forbidden ground, behold true fury and meet thy destruction. I am Electo, the dissonant. Ye who would trespass on forbidden ground, hear the cacophony and meet thy destruction.
I am Tisiphone, the malignant. Ye who would trespass on forbidden ground, step forward and meet thy destruction.
Jeez.
Souls get in the way of progress, make you weaker. They're meaningless and you don't need them. My Furies are proof of that. Now, dance with them, ladies. Show them the beauty of anger, dissonance, and vengeance. Destroy them!
Things are gonna get real interesting real quick. So that is apparently all they've included for this story segment. I'm actually surprised they cut it so short. I'm assuming we'll get something more soon. This has ended up being one of literally the shortest story segments I have ever had. I was expecting this to be like an hour and a half worth of story at least, but it was one battle with Urias and a setup for the Furies. Either way though, super awesome to see all of those together. I can't wait to continue on with Uprising. It's been really interesting. The team inside games have got a lot better at telling a story over time. Morningstar was pretty average. probably even bad as far as writing went. Guild War was actually fairly decent, and Gears of Rebellion, while a little bit boring in some sections and a little slow, really cool with these Furies, so I'm really happy to see that. Let's hopefully enjoy that together. So if you guys did enjoy this video and you're looking for more story content, I will be covering it as it comes out. But until next time, guys, see ya.